I recently was live on the Fenris Creations Twitch account and decided to do something that I had never done before. A speedrun. Not just any speedrun. In front of 800 people, I ran the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc to try and set what could be a record speedrun. So how did we do? Let's find out. The Bloodstained Stars Epic Arc is extremely well known by the EVE player base. Recommended to every new player to run because it can be done in a Tech 1 destroyer and it gives you opportunities for a big standings boost to a faction of your choice. Is this going to be a guide? Well, yes, but actually, no. I promised I would give a guide on how to complete this epic arc, but I thought it would be more fun to do a speed run of this epic arc. It is extremely easy to run, and I've put a few fits in the description to help you complete the epic arc normally. Here's a brief rundown on the epic arc to help those players out before we get into the speedrun aspect of this video. The epic arc has 52 missions and spans close to 150 jumps. It used to serve as an introduction to the many factions of EVE Online, including pirate factions and lesser known factions like the Society of Conscious Thought. The primary point for running this epic arc is a standings bonus to a chosen empire near the end of the arc, and it can be completed every 3 months per character. What will you need? You will need one of the destroyer fits in the description down below, also found in game when searching SOE in the fitting window. A Glamorex booster ready to activate before defeating the final boss, Dagan, and have an idea on which faction you want to boost your standings with. Amar, Kildari, Galente, or Mimitar have about 3 to 4 hours of time available. And if you need help clearing the final boss Dagan, you can look up the chat channel Dagan Droppers for players willing to help take Dagan down with you. Lastly, when you are faced with a choice at Mission 24, I recommend the Tracking the Queen approach. The epic arc is extremely straightforward. Each of the missions are detailed very well on what you need to do. That is why instead of making a fully dedicated guide, I'm going to share with you my speedrun. A few things to get out of the way for the speedrun. I used these implants on screen. I used these boosters on screen. I used an hour's worth of Cavalry Clash boosters, one of the limited Avalon boosters that grants 20% extra warp speed for 20 minutes at biology level 5. I used a Quaif Zero Classic booster for 5% extra speed and scan resolution. I used a State Hardpoint booster too, which gave some extra missile damage, and this is the fit I used. Also linked down in the description. With everything above, I was able to achieve 25.31 AU per second warp speed for the first hour of the run. After I ran out of boosters, this settled to 21.09 AU for the remainder of the run. I did not use any Ascendancy implants, and even though the Cavalry Clash boosters cannot be used anymore since the Avalon event is over, you should be able to get the same or better performance I did with a more expensive setup and clever use of boosters. We'll get into how you can do better than me at the end of the video. There is no official category for speedrunning the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc on speedrun.com, and from poking around, the fastest written claim I could find was 2 hours 15 minutes. No recording, no nothing to substantiate the claim. I could not find any runs on YouTube that were less than 3 hours. That said, we are going to use 2 hours 15 minutes as our benchmark with the sole intention of setting a video documented run today with ISD Drew and FC Beast as witnesses on the Fenris Creations Twitch channel. I'll chat more at the end. Enjoy. This epic arc starts as soon as I click yes. As soon as I click yes, and only once I click yes, then I can activate my boosters. Here we go. All right. Here we go, and I'm going to carry those with me because they only last 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's do this. Is this going to be a YouTube video? I'm going to try to make a YouTube video out of it. Fits in the description, yes. What's in your cargo hold? So I've got different refits here. So like whenever I'm taking out a boss, I'm going to refit to ballistic controls, stuff like that. Didn't get a frame perfect jump ruined. Yes, exactly. Didn't get a frame perfect afterburner. All right. Set destination back. All right. Complete remotely. Request mission. Accept remotely. We're going to Tar. By the way, friends, this is my first ever speed run. So let's do it. And then I'm going to clear my waypoints. Actually, I don't think I need to warp to location because I think it's going to send me back to Arnon, but this is going to be fine. Come on. That's not the agent. Where's the freaking agent? I'm losing time. All right. Accept the mission. Here we go. So we're going to take out these guys. Don't waste a single cycle. They only take a single shot to do. All right. Not frame perfect. I'm losing time on locking these guys. I'm not getting frame perfect clicks on my lock. Hydrate. And then I got to keep an eye on, I have 15 minutes left before I have to take another cavalry crash. And I have another in my redeems. All right, warp, 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 quicker. Yeah, it was between using something like a confessor or full sending with the pacifier. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Complete request. All right, accept, and then warp, 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 warp. Come on. Now we're here to retrieve Red, otherwise known as human jerky. We need to get Red in our cargo hold from these blood raiders. He's already been turned into jerky. We'll see. He's turned into jerky. Okay, we've got Red. We got Red. What's that on your shoulder? You actually jumped. Yeah, you made me look. At first, my mind literally saw something, so I actually jumped. Yes, new merch shirt, lingaming.com. Oh, I hope I have enough rockets. What's the worst that could happen? Wait, come on, come on, come on, come on, dock, 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 dock. Accept and undock. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think I just need him in my cargo hold, and I don't need to take those guys out. Yes, 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 yes. By the way, someone asked me if I play Pokemon, and that's what kind of gave me the idea for this. No, I haven't really played Pokemon in a while. Okay, this is the one with the ransom money, a lot of money. Let's go. But I'm like, what do Pokemon players do a lot of? Speed running. I haven't done the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc on my main since 2023. I'm gonna speed run it. What's your favorite Pokemon, Lynn? Oh, you had to ask that one of all questions. I'm a Gen 1 guy. I'm gonna say Squirtle. What's your favorite region? And you can't say Kanto. Oh, you're slipping me up. I lost like 2 seconds on that dock. It's not frame perfect. I liked the Johto region. I would even pick that over Kanto. Actually, I don't even think I need to blow these guys up. I think I just need to loot and run. Can you name any other region? No, it's just Johto and Kanto that I can name off. Of course, if you tell me what the other regions are, I will know whether you're making something up or not. Sinnoh is real. Now, big question, Pokemon or Digimon? Pokemon. I'm sorry for you Digimon fans. You cannot get your games together. Pal World, that's the answer. Pokemon or Digimon? Pal World. Digimon changes genre like every other game. I'm scanning CDs for new monsters. That was a gimmick I wish comes back. Technically it's back because you got the the Nintendo buddies or whatever those are for Smash Bros. All right, here we go. We got to take antibiotics with us. Let's go. I think I wasted a missile volley on that. I think this mission I do need to clear everything. Oh, I am stupid. I need to destroy this laboratory, not these NPCs. Helps if I read the objective. I didn't need to destroy these guys. I just needed to take out this thing. Yeah, I definitely have the DPS for Dagan. All right, I destroyed it. Do I need to destroy these guys actually? Don't tell me I destroyed the wrong one. I destroyed the wrong one. There we go. Okay, I'm going to keep that in mind for the rest of the missions. All right, so this should be the last of Calente Space. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're going to approach the hollow asteroid. Oh, this is going to suck. An MWD would have been fantastic. Oh, this is going to be a long one because we got to go pick something up and then bring it back. Is now a good time to come back to EVE? I quit in 1997. I heard a lot of things about the game and was curious. Well, Seema, back when you were playing and somehow was part of the pre-alpha, back when EVE was still in the back of Helmar's mind. Is EVE real life? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. EVE is real. I was there. All right, except, okay, so we need at least 150 cargo hold. Do we have that? No, this is where I need to refit, and I'm gonna throw that in there. There we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. EVE is just Sword Art Online. No, anything but that. Man, an MWD needs to be on the next build. MWD needs to be on the next build. Absolutely. All right, maximum range is 23 kilometers. AB absolutely ruining the time. Go faster. Yeah, absolutely. I could overheat it. Let's overheat it. Gaining a little extra speed. All right, we're gonna dock. We're gonna reload. Should have reloaded rage. And then we gotta get that cargo expander off of us. All right, and then put that there, except we're going back to Arnon. Let's go. All right, so we just completed chapter 3. We've got 4 more chapters to go. We're gonna start on the next one, Queen and Drones. I think this one has the part where we can take on the Mordus or the drones. The drones I know the most, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, yeah, no, we need to undock, so we need to evacuate some people. Just starting the halfway point. We're just close enough to the halfway point. Complete, request, accept. Okay, so we got to go here and then back here. All right, we have hit 1 hour of our speed run. 1 hour of our speed run. The time to beat is 2 hours and 15 minutes. That is the fastest written time available post Pochvin changes. I don't even know if people were trying to speed run before Pochvin changes or anything. Helps if I click the right mission. All right, so we're gonna go. Tracking the Queen is the fastest. Hey, get me out of here before a patrol finds us here. I'm moving. My afterburner ain't taking me far. I hate when the missions randomly stop tracking. I wonder if it's because this mission is technically like a branching thing. Agent missions, tracking the Queen, track. There we go. All right, complete, request, complete. We're gonna go over here, back here, and away we go. Oh, get repair quote, repair all. Yes. Haha, we repaired before we undocked. Oh, geez, Kono. Nick, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lovingly, screw you guys. Oh, and Kono got me to say it's 6, 7. Request mission. Okay, we gotta go back to Alitura.
You have a new follower.
Hey, it's Night Dog. Thank you for the follow.
You have a new follower.
Hey, Cutie Destroyer. Thank you for the follow. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? This weird thing is saying I need a Matter Daddy. What's a Matter Daddy? Love you, Cutie Destroyer. Love you. For those of you, yes, you did. Yes, you did. I knew what you were doing. I'm going to tickle you later. For those of you who don't know, that is Mrs. Lynn. Yes, that is how I get you back. Yes, tickles are evil, especially since I'm relentless. All right, so we're going to grab the drone tracking data. We are speed running. We're going to go. Mrs. Lynn, they're being terrible to me. They're making me drink all sorts of water because I mentioned I might need to go use the bathroom right when we're close to beating the record. And then they started spamming hydrates. Tell Lynn to drink more. He doesn't listen to me. Well, that's because you didn't push the button. That's where you can redeem points to trigger a hydrate. But because you are my wife and I love you, I'm going to use the hydrate regardless. There we go. Come on. Complete remotely. Warp off. Request mission. Warp. I need to load Javelin. Imagine she just spams hydrate. just come to stream and tell him to do chores. All right, so we are down to our last little bit of Javelin, so we got to be careful. I need to take out these strains. All right, max range is 23 kilometers, so I can take this one out, put a few shots into him. Maybe I can get through before they point me. Come on. Yes! Need a channel redeem for honey to do items. All right, and then here I need to destroy. I have 22,000 points, dear God. All right, come on. Duck. Have you told them about the 10K sub surprise? Yes, I have. So once we reach 10,000 subscribers, friends, my wife will be doing at least a stream. I think it's going to be a regular segment. I didn't want to put anything on in case I'm misspeaking. but if I'm recalling correctly, going to be a regular segment. Yeah, she's really excited, especially with Exordium. Will you be on the sideline commenting what Mrs. Lynn does? Yeah, I'll be there offering some advice, tips if she has questions, but this is my vision. So let me know what you think about it. My vision is that chat works with you, and I'm just kind of there as an arbitrator to make sure that they're not trolling you. All right, so friends, we have completed chapter 4. We're on to the last few chapters. This next chapter, we're going to be taking on Mazzara. Rank and reacts to rank and rewatch, rank and reacts. I did that first try, Kono. Screw you. I love you. Okay, so here we just need to wait a second for a carrier to show up. How's the speedrun timing look? Actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. Once the carrier shows up, we can dock. Now we can dock. All right, and then we need to shoot him a little. He gives up, and then we can dock. We are doing good on time, friends. We are doing good on time. All right. All right, there's Tabar. We are still running very close on time. What are you doing? We are speed running the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc, and our target is to try and beat the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc in 2 hours and 15 minutes is our target. All right, and then we just need to take out all of these people. So yeah, we're speed running the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc. That is what we are doing. All right, there we go. This is where the run breaks or not. This is if we get a time save or not. Oh, ooh, nice neck crack. We're saving about 9 jumps going this way. Looks like people are distracted in local with fights that they won't notice me. All right, friends, we saved about 10 jumps with that. We've got a half hour to go until the supposed 2.5 hours. I want to hear your thoughts. If we do not, the goal is 2 hours, 15 minutes, under 2 hours and 15 minutes. And we're doing pretty good on that, especially with that low sec time save. If we do not hit that, because this was streamed and recorded and documented, do we say this is the time to beat? Do we say this is the time to beat because there's recorded evidence of it rather than someone saying about 2 hours and 15 minutes? What do y'all think? I'm going to be happy with whatever time we get because this is definitely the fastest I've ever done the Sisters of EVE Epic Arc. Yes, do it. All right. That's what Soapy says. What about other people? Prove it or it didn't happen? Yeah. Can Fenris Creations just host this speedrun as a specific live stream category? Oh, that'd be fun. The goal is Poitot or bust. Yeah, boy. Did you know that Poitot is the only name system in Syndicate? All right. Complete remotely. Request mission. Accept remotely. So I feel this is my thoughts. This is just someone stating. This is just someone stating that my speedrun record is about 2 hours, 15 minutes in a Crusader. No recorded evidence, no video, no nothing. It's just a personal best-ish time. So I think we can count this as the time. Okay, I need to refit one of my cap batteries. That was not a frame perfect swap. Let's see if I can hack this. Can I loot it without needing to blow these guys up? Can't access while it's being guarded. Okay. All right. Now we can get out of here. Oh no, I'm stuck in the geometry. Complete mission. Request mission. New world record coming. Oh, it's gonna be tight. And by the way, the clock ends once I turn in the final mission. That's when the clock ends. Or it didn't happen. Exactly, FC Beast. Exactly, FC Beast. I am standing on the shoulder of giants. This is Marky Dragon's pacifier fit. Okay. Accept. We're gonna be granted this person. Let's go. How are we looking? We're on the final 6 missions. Final 6 missions, everyone. All right, we just need to blow this guy up. Don't need to destroy. Oh, we need to destroy all enemies in the vicinity. Damn it. Don't you dare rep your armor. Don't you dare rep your armor. That's not allowed. We only had to blow up one guy. Nice. Was that mission. So now we're down to 5 missions left. Complete. Not quit. Complete. Request mission. Accept. So we need to eliminate the pirate squadron. I'm going to switch my lows for damage modules. I think we're fine on a lot of things. I think we need to pack a punch right now. Let's do this. Receipts. Yes, we're getting receipts here, friends. We're being neuted. We're being tracking disrupted. And joke's on you. You needed missile disruption. You needed missile guidance disruption to mess with me. Ha ha. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Request mission. All right, we're choosing Galente. Accept. Set destination. Here we go. Here we go. 4 more jumps. Start conversation. All right. Dagan, where are you? Right there. Get over here. Get over here, Dagan. I don't care about the escorts. Maybe I do, but you're going down. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All weapons fire. And then put some heat in. Orbit 2,500 meters. Watch my heat damage. And I think that's enough heat. That's enough heat. He's mostly shield tanked anyways. And then, of course, he fucking raped. Let's put some more heat in. Okay, that's enough. That's enough heat. That's enough heat. That's enough heat. Ooh, 55% damage. Loot. Warp. Warp, 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 warp. We're on the final leg. We have to turn them in. Start conversation. Start conversation. Complete. Request mission. Accept. Warp. And I am gonna heat. I am gonna really heat my afterburner on this one. I actually don't care if I burn out my afterburner on this. Here we go. Let's lock in as much time as we can on this final leg. And again, I don't care if I burn out my modules at this point in the run. Come on, drop. And then, come on, warp, 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 warp. Just end the cutscene, end the cutscene, end the cutscene. Go, 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 go. We're doing it. We're doing it. I see you, Drew. I see you in local. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on, complete. Time. 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 2 seconds. 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 2 seconds. A recorded speed run of the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. World record, I don't know about that, but it's the first official recorded one on the official Fenris Creations channel. Oh, hey everyone, look. It's ISD Drew. It's ISD Drew. Who wants to do the Galente Epic Arc next? Now do it again, but better. We'll do it again, but better in 3 months. And that's the run. 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 2 seconds. While it's not as fast as the benchmark, the fastest written claim, it is the fastest recorded run on YouTube, including full travel time. ISD Drew and FC Beast, as well as the chat that was present on stream, all confirm. No proof, no claim. Presently, I have the fastest recorded, documented speedrun of the Bloodstained Stars Epic Arc. I would love to submit it to the speedrun site, but it looks like the operators over on the EVE category for speedrun.com has been very inactive, and there's no SOE Epic Arc category presently. Once one becomes available, I will submit my run. So that's the time to beat. 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 2 seconds. Again, here's the fit I used, and I'm going to share with you how you can attempt to run this better than I did. Remember that 4 AU per second drop I had halfway through the run? Yeah, that's because of the cavalry boosters running out halfway through. Chat and the ISDs and FC on stream confirmed that since an Ascendancy pod can do this better, it was fine for me to use it as a budget option. So here's the setup, how I would do this in 3 months from now when I can do the Epic Arc again. A full high-grade Ascendancy pod, a 5NM restrained micro warp drive instead of a 1MN afterburner, a Federation Mobility Booster 3 while it lasts, and Quafe 0 Classic. With these stats, you can achieve 33.9 AU a second warp speed consistently. For smaller systems, this will not matter too much, but every shaved off second on larger systems will benefit you and help with your run. Without the Federation Mobility Booster expiring in November of 2026, you have 31.1 AU a second warp speed, vastly more warp speed than what I achieved. It's going to be a long 3 months before I can run the SOE Epic Arc again and try this myself. So if you are so inclined, you can work to set a faster time than I did from this video here. YouTube thinks you'd like this video on screen now. Was it right? Give it a watch and find out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and use my creator codes to show your support for the channel. Thank you to our amazing YouTube and Patreon members. Welcome to our newest members, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.